I'm out here. I want to say something. A lot of times, people are trying to lose weight, get in shape, clean their bodies, and wonder why. I mean, people are literally nearly killing themselves sometimes in all kinds of ways to look a specific type or to be a specific type or a specific way, changing their whole um they're taking valuable things from themselves at times, depleting themselves. And some people actually are eating right, they're exercising, and they're wondering why are they not achieving what they're supposed to achieve in their body. What is happening with their DNA? What is happening with their cells? The parts of their body that matters the most. What is up with this fat? Why aren't they building proper muscle or what? Well, one thing is, you have a partner. If you have a partner or some sort of person that you are having sexual intercourse and you are exchanging bodily fluids, and that those bodily fluids are ejaculated into you, that could be a problem. You should know what that person is into, what that person is eating. That person probably has a filthy habit, a filthy eating style, just so unclean. It's not that a person is not doing everything they're supposed to do to take care of themselves. It might be something that even the way that the food is made. What kind of soil was it too? But sometimes people have to look at, if they are having sexual intercourse, those deposits could possibly, perhaps, this is just my opinion, be planted into. I'm just asking Renee Davis, what does hun mean? Into those people or the person, and it sits up there just like poor eating habits. And this is what's real. A person has to be careful what the consumption is.
That shit still funny to me, bro. Little dude, come here. That is funny as fuck, bro. You know what the fuck he was?
This is an important situation to really look at. So many times people are not having the answers. And they're not even going to a reliable source to even figure out what the problem is. You could be doing everything that you possibly could be doing, and then you find, oh, it's something wrong with you. How is it something wrong with you? How is it something wrong with you that you now have to go get surgery because you want to be a specific size and you cannot figure out how to make your body be a specific size?
What I had us doing, running back and forth.
Time and time again, I have to look at myself. I have to decide what kind of sperm comes into my body, whether or not.
I feel like I just swallowed the crumb up out this pot. Gee, I'm mad as fuck. That black guy is calling her name.
This is a serious problem. It's a serious problem. Over and over and over again, many people are faced with the plague of what is the problem? It's just something that I had said, something that is to consider, because while somebody else is doing something that's eating them up inside, it's going off into someone else, and those are deposits, and it sits up in there, and it does whatever. That's just like drinking some milk. And just throw something there, because it does matter. It's something really to consider. I know that I'm gonna be careful of the things that I do. I don't like, drinking like off of the same cup as someone, or something, like, what I'm saying, or someone eating out of my plate like that. I have a problem with that, and it's in times where I dealt with it, and I have to know exactly what's happening. I can talk to a person, I can, be there, but what is in some people's body is just so filthy. And they may not know that it's filthy, because that's their lifestyle. That's what they want. That's what they're doing for their lives. And their body is literally decaying in inside. It smells like their body is dying, and that is reversible. There's no death without life. Anytime somebody knows that they're dying, they have to be alive. People can live. Dying is not the guarantee. Living is the guarantee. But there are necessary things to take in. And so when someone is knowing that they're with someone that they care about, and you're going to have to double up on what you're doing. If you're eating one orange, you're probably going to have to eat 2 or 3 oranges. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lifestyle that you have to afford. You got to make sure there are no shortcuts with your own life, unless that's what you want. But realize that you are going to have to figure it out for yourself. And you do not have to say that it is something just particular or primarily wrong with you. Your choices that you make could very well be the issue. Yes, people talk about being lonely, and they got somebody. Shit, who cares? You fucking somebody. Shit. A lot of people out here looking for that, straight up. So you got somebody that's wanting to do that with you. It don't matter. It ain't you. They doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? You not doing it, but actually, you are involved in the situation. And you can almost taste it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, wait a minute, what the fuck? You know, and this is not what I'm interested in. And then you have the conversation or you don't have the conversation. But would you be interested in hearing what I have to say? Would you like to try a different type of eating style? Just to be curious. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, you can make it to be some sort of incentive. And it could be an ultimatum, you know, it's just saying like, I care about myself. I'm something is numbing my body. I'm not growing. I'm not able to achieve the things that I want. I cannot lose the things that I'm losing. Why is it? I'm literally rejecting all foul things of my life, but something is, I'm still smelling this way. I'm still doing, and it's like, because you're letting somebody deposit loads and loads and loads into you each and every day, or whenever you have that encounter. And then it stays there, and it figures out where it's going to go to. And then perhaps you're carrying that weight. And it's not only for a particular, just for any particular gender now. Shit. There are things that people can do to, you know, like oral sex and things like that. And that's a problem. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. When you sitting up there and you performing oral sex, your objective is to grab something in particular, and it goes into your body just like milk, and it gets into your body, and it does whatever, and any hole that you have in your body, those things go through it. It doesn't matter if it's a small hole or a big hole. If you kiss someone or whatever you do, I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Whatever you do is a problem. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. And people are wondering why they feel a little slow right now. Why they're not up to their maximum speed and their maximum, how they are. They feel a little shaky. And they working out and they exercising. They eating right. They trying to drink water and juice. And they getting their protein in, because you messing around with somebody that is not taking care of their self. How you take care of yourself. You are now changing your makeup, how you are, what you're made of. And you have to look into that. And you have to make a choice. Sometimes you have to shit or get off the pot. And I say that intentionally. That is a very important thing. You're going to have to decide what you want to do. And if you are not there for a specific purpose or reason, you have to change your direction. There's other things that can happen, but that's not one of them. I can look at you all day and be fascinated by you, intrigued by you, attracted to you. But that does not mean that I share your same things for my body and for my life. I just won't do it. It's not that. It can't be. And not today. You know, the smell lingers too. Anybody just come and just drop off anything. And, you know, I cannot allow people to. And condoms do a little something. But it's not everything. Straight up. It's a problem, man. Shit. Time and time again. And it does matter. There's no prejudice in that type of situation, that type of thing. Because it's just reality. It's just plain and simple. Shit. Sit up there and people are literally trying to kill themselves to look a specific way. And you're missing one valuable point. Are you doing something where somebody, are you exchanging bodily fluids with that person in a real way? That could be your answer right there. Clean that situation up somehow. Everything don't always have to be that you sitting up there inside of one another or opening up to one another or whatever the situation is. Have some intimate discussion to get way deep inside and understand what the fuck is happening. Not about everything else that's going on around you, about you and that person only. It does not matter anything else. What is happening with you? And then some people have multiple partners, like other people, and they all, it's not a group thing, but it's like, I'm doing my thing, you doing your thing, and then you bring it back there. What the fuck are they doing? It's a ripple effect, like dominoes sometimes. I'm telling you right now. Shit. So I was searching for somebody to make me feel good for however long, and then I'm not even getting a proper workout, and then I'm just carrying the weight of what? Trash. You gotta release that shit, and it's all fun to do this different shit, but you gotta detox. You can't just keep living a lifestyle like that and don't clean your body out at all. And then that's why people get away with saying drinking a gallon of water a day, because it's like, what the fuck you doing? You know what I'm saying? You sharing your experience. Keep that shit to yourself then. Keep it to yourself. That's all you have to do. Keep it to yourself. Shit, and it's important. Absolutely. At any given time, it is definitely important. That is just my opinion. And it does not matter through any situation. These things are important. Sit up there and you wonder, why, what am I doing that's not, something is not right. Cleanse your body. It's going to take a while, sure it is. Put some heat to your body. Do some ginger, some cayenne pepper, some jalapeno peppers, some kind of heat, some natural things that is going to, and you're going to get that mucus up out of you. I know it for a fact. Yeah. So what if somebody say you sick? Their opinion don't matter. What difference does it make what somebody else have to say about me? I don't have to be that to them. Shit, I'm well aware of who I am. Say what you want to say, but then when people start criminalizing you, like trying to criminalize me and throwing me in jail for, that's when it becomes a big deal. Cause, but then what about when you sitting there and you got your own self in captivity, where you just not good enough for your own self, where you just so fucked up. It's not even constructive criticism at that point. You gotta have that conversation. Some people won't, because they don't want to be left. Shit, they don't want to be looking stupid. Oh damn, we just got invited to somebody's house with shit, some movies and some games and shit or whatever, some board shit, some puzzles. And I can't. I want to go. I got an outfit picked out and everything. No, you just don't go there like that. Shit, if they leave you, what else could you do? If they mad, let them go. Shit, don't go to that. Go to something else. Do something else. Shit, don't go. If you both got invited or all y'all got invited and whoever left the situation, then then that's not the place for you to go. You're just 110. You got to keep yourself. But one thing, they didn't take you with them. So you should just embrace that situation. It matters so much. I mean, have these conversations and then see who you with. Like, see who it is. See what you working with. Try to find out like be real in the situation, and then get a comprehension of the truth of your situation, the relationship, if it's a relationship at all. What it's about? What is it? Who is this person? I don't like the way you smell, man. I got some suggestions. I cannot get down like this. I like doing it, and I don't feel good doing it to you, and I like doing this, and I can't do it. I don't like, I want to do something, and I don't feel good about this because I I don't like, I'm trying. I'm trying to understand this. I'm trying to gather this in. But this ain't seeming right to me. And I like this situation, but it's just something that has to change. Something has to change. Something has to change. It's a real situation. And you gotta have that conversation. So what? They're gonna take the car that they bought you. They're gonna tell you to get out their house. Ain't no, you still fucked up every time. You gotta go through that shit any goddamn way. You're not getting what you want out of the situation. So you're gonna have to figure out a couple things in this situation. Are you gonna sacrifice your situation or are you gonna persevere? That's simple. You can sacrifice all you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, people sacrifice. People sacrifice now. But you got this car, you got this, what is it for? And then you already gonna have another bad vibe. It's gonna be a bad vibe if that's the case or whatever. And maybe, you know what I'm saying? And then it's gonna be like, this ain't working out. And then you never get the true vibe. You never, you know what I'm saying? It's all because who knows? It could change. You could get a better. Fuck that. You know what? You kept it real with me. This piece, I'm selling this house. I'm about to buy a bigger one. Because sometimes people have to hear things, you know what I'm saying? And about, like, they may not can smell, you know what I'm saying, down there. And I'm sure they can. But maybe they like that smell. Like with me, I don't care what nobody say about me. I really don't, because I know what I'm doing. And I know that I'm clean. I smell my bowel movement. I smell my urine. And I say, okay, this is good. I say, wait, I got to change what I'm eating. I don't like this smell. I'm not going to eat corn tortillas because I don't want my menstrual blood or anything smell like a motherfucking corn tortilla. Ugh. No. So I check myself before I wreck myself. But what I'm saying is to look at these things and the whole point of view is very important. It's not that you're trying to take over somebody's body or somebody's life and tell them what to do. It's that you are trying to take control of your own body. It's that you want something for yourself. Because no matter if you go and get a surgery to lose weight or to gain weight now, you're still with that same situation, and then you're going to find that you're gaining. So something did not work right. Now you're eating way less. You can't even sit up there and eat a full salad, a full bowl of rice and peas or beans. You know what I'm saying? You can't even, you know what I'm saying, eat a whole grapefruit or any goddamn thing and then drink something. Now you sitting there and you still in the same situation. Your breath still stank. Your feet funky. You know what I'm saying? Your hair smelling bad. You're going to have to figure it out. And these are important things that you have to truly look into. Absolutely. And that is how it is. Perhaps. I don't know. You can suggest things. But you can do, what you mean? What the fuck you mean? I just got out the shower. I spent $30 on the soap that I use. Shit. Bitch, you, what? If you don't like me, just say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean my breath stink? I brush my teeth. Okay, but how many times what you doing about it? What are you know what I'm saying? What are you using? Okay, you brush your teeth, but did you brush your tongue? What about your gums? What about the roof of your mouth? Try a little baking soda. Shit. Some people put a little peroxide. I don't know what it is. Put some vinegar though. You know what I'm saying? Truly live your life. And all that stuff that's out there in them tools, that is not the relevant thing all the time. And it's not for everybody. You gotta look at that. You kissing somebody and then you can't feel yourself. Your mouth might be numb from what they put in their mouth. Your smell might be off because of something that you did with this person. You sweating, they sweat dripping on top of you. It's going into your pores. Shit. Fuck that. I'm straight. I mean, I don't have to. I can just sit right next to you and be happy with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to. I just don't. I won't do what I like doing right now because I need to live my life. I have to live my life. I watching it with myself, eating healthy, went and got all these bread products, all this shit from being in jail and hospitals and shit. That shit catch up with a person. Now I have to do everything I can do to continue get my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just continue to work through myself. But I know what to do, and I'm out here on my own. I'm not gonna let somebody just keep serving me though. Some mess and some bullshit. I don't want to eat garbage. I don't want people pumping garbage in me. You know what I'm saying? That shot's fired. And people look at it as if it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's only one way to do things. It's not. And people will do things and say they're not doing it and still deposit that stuff. And then that's why you have to regulate yourself. If you feeling fucked up, if you feeling some type of way, you tired now and you feel drained, you have to do better. You have to put more into your own life. But you're going to have to decide what's worth it. Straight up, I mean, shit, somebody telling you got to lose a specific amount of weight or something in order to achieve something, you're going to have to look at yourself like, shit, yeah, it's practice, but I ain't with malpractice. Shit. Like you know what you into, know what you doing, shit. Sit up there and you worried about appearance, but that is not all of the guiding factors. How somebody look is some of the battle. Fuck that. Gotta sit up there and taking all this shit just for what reason? No, man. I have to take care of myself. Jasmine Renee Davis. Shit out here looking fucked up in the ears. Have all kind of blisters and all kind of shit in places. Well, if you will understand what kind of blister is it, maybe it's supposed to be there. Maybe you're opening up. Maybe it's something that is not agreeing with you. I do not know. But you have to look at it. Because some people get blisters. But if that blister is oozing out some kind of matter, some kind of bodily fluid, and you look at that, perhaps your body, and I ain't been with nobody for a while, this stuff is oozing out of my body. Okay, that's good then. Let it come out. I had never been sexually active before. And I had right there in my little panty line. It was, I don't know if it was from a hair bump or whatever, but I was a child. A little bump. And I would squeeze it. And it'll ooze out with, I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. And I would squeeze it. And the little pus will come out and some blood. And it'll be all good. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't that I had to go and tell my parents like this happened. I just, shit. I don't know what it was from, but I know that the body does all kinds of stuff, and so it's not always something that is wrong, but also some people get some nasty things from people, and all you have to do is change the way that you are eating, change the way that you are living your life. Because it doesn't matter if you go and get some antibiotics. What you're doing is wiping out your whole system. And a lot of people get sick and they get weak and they got to start all over. But then you still doing the same thing that you did, and now you done lost all your work that you did, and then you got that whole, you ain't what you fighting with. So people have to look at the reality in the situation and to know exactly what is happening. It is problematic. And it does matter. I'm not ashamed of who I am. For what? I'm out here on my own. I don't owe anybody any explanation, actually. But I know that I'm not. I'm just if I had that conversation and said, well, I just, you look at you. You hungry all the time. I'm not eating like you. I'm gonna continue to eat this, and then not only are they eating meat, they're eating any fucking horrible meat that just come. And it's like, shit, this cheap. Okay, you sitting there and you complain about $20 a pound ground beef or something like that, and you go and you want that $2.99 ground beef, but $20 a pound ground beef is just too much, Well, then, you're not for me anyway. I'm not. You eating meat and you doing all this stuff. I'm just not interested. Fuck that. I don't want that. And so I just live my life. And it is a tough thing because it's like, I'm not torturing you. Well, why? How am I torturing you? And I'm telling you that I'm interested in you. But I'm not interested in killing myself. I'm just not that type of person. I'm not going to allow you to be toxic in my life. I'm not going to sit up here and sit up here like I'm drinking some cheap liquor with you. Just because, oh shit, take a couple sips, it's on and popping shit. I get fucked up off this shit for $10. Ain't no motherfucking way. That ain't a deal. Shit, 2 for $5 or some shit like that. Fuck that. I'm straight. Sit up here and be all out here sick and shit for what? No. Fuck that. And it's like $1,000 bottle ain't proving much to me. Shit. What is happening with this here? Where does it come from? What's all in it? Is it 100% plant product? That's what I want to know. What is this shit? Fuck you mean? Please. And it's just like that. I'm about to be around here numbed up and don't know what the fuck is happening in my life. I'm just saying, there's just no way. Many ways to look at a situation. Real. Sitting out here right now, I just don't. I'm out here, shit, man. It might rain, so I don't have nowhere to go out here. Nowhere. All I have is my own life. Says Renee Davis. And I want that. I'm not gonna get in risky behavior and put my life in somebody else's hands constantly. And they try to tell me why something is not successful for me. And they say, well, just do a surgery. You want to just look like that? I make you look however you look. But you're not telling me the truth about what is going on. You have one job to do. Oh man, it's many ways that many things for me, for my own life. Have a conversation with what you're doing that have nothing to do with other people. And again, if that person is messing around with other people, what are they then eating? That's why I said all these joint ventures and shit, they have their place. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. It's important, man. Oh, it's okay. You can fuck around. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do. I'm here whenever you come. I kept it real with you. I told you I fuck with 10 people. I fuck around. It ain't every day, but I fuck around. What do? Do you use a condom? I don't always use a condom. I don't know. Sometimes I drink after that person. Sometimes I smoke weed with that person, or I share something with that person. Sometimes I use the same towel as that person. Hello. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I use that same toothbrush as that person. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm straight. What are they doing? Shit. And it does matter. Should be nasty. Or what you eating though? That's another thing. Like, you sit up there and eat any motherfucking thing. People said, like, just factor in something. It don't really matter, but it does. Slaves back in the day, perhaps, just a little something here. They were like, "Fuck yes, let's get rid of slavery." Shit. It's like saying them white women really, they were the one to get rid of motherfucking slavery. First of all, they saying they men keep creeping off with these black people any goddamn way. You know what I'm saying? The white women were beating them black women up, and them black women had to choose their life. They knew they could have whooped their ass, but they had to choose life or death. And so they had to get fucked up, beat down, and it wasn't even like they asked for it. And some of them did. Shit. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. But then they sit up there and they feed them. We're feeding them anything. But then they want to sleep with them. And them white women were sleeping with them black men too. Fuck that. Drain them dry. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. They didn't care. It didn't matter to them what they were feeding. But they were bringing it back. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. How you gonna sit up here and force somebody to get with you and you feeding them just any and everything that you don't want, and you turn around and you take it right back in? But your kids and your household so pure, let him go, because this type of situation, it's not good for me. Let them people live their life because they know how to live. They've been taking care of all these fields out here, taking care of the house, taking care of the children, everything. They can manage and live their life on their own. I said all that for a reason. And perhaps, I'm getting way off topic. But again, this is what's mine. Out here, these stores, they don't have good food out here. Just nasty. Something nasty meat, all kinds of stuff just out here. And people believe that they just doing the best that they can do. I don't care how many times you wash that shit. that is it is nasty. It's fucked up. It's non-consumable. But people say, fuck that, I know how to cook. Yeah. But some people would just much rather, not to be selfish, but to say, man, it's a straight takeover experience. Then I have to live for myself. You carrying the weight of all these other people is one thing. But what is it that is actually, and then you're sitting there and you wondering. You can't say no. I don't. Them people can say no. I don't want you putting that off up into me. It was live or die. Nobody knows anything about that. I mean, you give a story to somebody so that they can be easier and believe that the trouble comes just so they can close their eyes and hope to see better. But what you have to realize is you might be giving out nightmares. And so that's a whole conflict of interest to begin with. And so people are steady denying themselves without taking care of the actual problem. Everything, it doesn't have to be an arrest. Some things need to be talked through. It needs to be looked at. Get a pen and paper. You don't have to open your body up. You get a fucking open that notebook. Open that notebook and write this stuff down. Talk about it. See it. Shit. It can be a motherfucking PowerPoint presentation until I find that it is nothing left. Then I get to, because I have to understand this. This is my system. This is to my degree as well. It's an absolute real thing. You cannot have somebody to be there for you and you constantly not accepting the fact that you are giving wasteful products to your own self and then you give them to the next person. Or somebody is getting a specific nutrient or something like that and then they're not getting it and then they're looking and they're empty. You know what I'm saying? That's another problem. Perhaps you're malnourished. Man, please. It's a lot of divide and conquer. And people are going to use that miseducation and that lack of understanding for their own benefit. You go up there and say, I don't know why. Even today, I just don't know why I cannot lose weight. I don't know why my breath is stinking. They say, oh, it's just halitosis. Here, take some medication. It'll be better. And then you get in, they say, oh, it must be something bigger. And you keep doing it, oh, it gotta be big. And all of a sudden you sick. You have a permanent disease. And all you need to do is check who you kissing on and who is depositing what's going in and out of your mouth. Because you're cleaning yourself every time with the medicine that is medication. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. With the medication that is being given to you. But then you're having another problem.
Let me know. I'm going in 10 minutes.
Ain't no damn secret. Shit. What is the problem? But anyway, so and you look at and then you have a disease that you don't even have a disease. But people want that work. And now you have allowed yourself to not only separate yourself from your reality, but you have allowed yourself to become work to somebody. So you further away from your truth and your reality. And now you just funky like a motherfucker for no reason. You don't even have to be. It's a conversation. Some action though. And this is what's real. You gotta seek the understanding that you are actually looking for. If you have to turn those stones and you have to do all those things, if they're gonna roll over by themselves, they're gonna roll over by themselves. But it is not always every time.
Like, I'm gonna try to hoop.
I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Over and over again. And it's important. My baby was born. And they say, don't kiss on the babies. You get bumps all over the baby's face. The baby's so pure. And I smell myself. I said, oh, my poop smell like baby poop. Oh, I smell like fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to look for that baby scent. Oh, and I smell it on myself sometimes. And it's just, oh, I'm doing something right. But sometimes, you got to be careful. Because you might share some food with your child or whatever. And people might feel like they have found a great reward. But it's not all that serious. It's not a disease. All it is just a change. It's not a sickness. It's not any of that. So don't trip. Because all it is a change. All it is a change. And some people have thick skin, but you have to really look at it. It don't matter how ironclad your belly is, it's still a belly. It's still something gonna sit in there for a while. And that's why, again, you gotta look at the situation and the source. So you can't have your body being numb. Because the whatever it is, where your body, all these, I don't know if it's called tubing, I don't know if tubes are in the body, but it all has to flush through. And so you need it to constantly push through. You can't really afford to have it to sit. It has to constantly go through. And you have to, and you must make sure that your body is constantly flowing. It just got to constantly flow. It's just me. And I'll be happy when I have a bowel movement and I see, oh, I just had that today. And it's, oh, okay, interesting. That's amazing. But I'm still drinking apple juice. I'm trying to eat oranges and little stuff that I can, And it matters. Some maple syrup, perhaps. I'm getting into a little maple syrup. But these things are important. Whole cocoa and things like that. It does really matter. All the time. Shit is important. These things are important. They matter. And you know what? Sometimes it's critical. It's crucial too. And it's urgent. Everything is not an emergency. It's not. These are simple things that are foundational that can be handled adequately through self-improvement. And there's a conflict of interest, of course. And that's what this whole thing is about, right? I'm sure it truly is. But it's not. I've tried. And it's just so, just look at the situation. I have to be sure in my own life. And people touching me with all kinds of different things and all that. And some people just, it's a hard situation. Not everybody want to have to deal with plastics and all those things in their body too. That's another thing that's out there. And like I said, and when the baby's having formulas and all these different things that are not milk, but it is a molecular display of someone else's intention of what they want someone to look like and form into. And sometimes it rejects. And so that could be another factor. Again, that's why I said, having a bunch of cheap stuff in your life and doing all that stuff, it's just widely important to understand. If I have to travel to get the proper things that I have to get for my life, that's fine. Because it's more than just being bored with eating a bunch of nuts and beans and berries and things like that. But what I'm going to do is find some excitement in my life. I plan to make sure that I'm happy with the things that I do. That I like what you know what I'm saying? I can appreciate the things and occupy my time in ways that are most appropriate for me. So I'm not bored in my life. So I'm not sitting here frowning that I gotta sit up here and eat all the time, because not only am I eating, I'm moving my body and I'm active in myself. I have to take care of who I am. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. What does hey mean? Huh? What does mean? What does hey mean? Hey, what does that mean?
Like hot.
Oh, it's like hi, but what is it?
Oh, it's another way to say hot.
How you spell it?
H-E-Y.
Okay. You know, because hay can mean something else, like, you know, some kind of grass or something.
Yeah.
Perhaps you were farming or ranching or something. It just really matters. Oh, my. It's so appropriate. It's just something that, you know, just... It's nothing to just, you know... It is something to write home about, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something to actually consider. But you don't have to put everybody in, you know, what you're doing. I can be I'm the only expert on myself. Because I cannot just eat just everybody's cooking. Not everybody. Some people, they be up there cooking and they get down. They might be licking their finger, lick the spoon, stir it, get back in there, scratch their butt, touch it. Shit, they cooking for themselves. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. You got this out here. This is supposed to be a meal party or something. And so I'm not just eating what just anybody cook anyway. Not everybody washes their dishes How is appropriate? They don't clean their oven. They don't clean their stove. Their refrigerator smell bad. It ain't just putting a little box of baking soda up in there. Shit. Not everybody shops at the stores that I would prefer. You know what I'm saying? And how is everything handled? Some people use their own manure and there are things like that, and they're eating and they're to grow their plant. It just matters so much. This is a serious thing. And so I have to take the steps I have to take and say, this is just where I am. If I'm not looking the way I'm looking, and I'm trying to get out there and wear something that they don't got in my size. Okay, well, if I don't want to learn how to sew and make it for myself, if I don't have enough confidence, well, this year I'm right here. I'm gonna try something else that's gonna come next year. And this is a problem, and it does matter. I'm not living for other people's approval. I'm living because this is what I want to do. I'm alive. I was born. I'm not a stillborn. I'm actually living my life. These things are just so wildly important. And it does matter. In every sense it does. Some people are so messed up they don't even smell. They just something is not there. It take them a while for it to hit them. I used to watch cartoons and it used to be a scent and it damn near had to punch somebody in the face for them to recognize it. Sometimes they'll just have that scent. It'll be like a mile long, and then it had a finger, like the finger, like a trigger finger. That's a trigger finger. And then the motherfuckers sit there and damn near be floating in the air. They almost be floating in the air. The smell is so intriguing. But it had to come all the way a full mile to get their attention. And now they are consumed with the smell so much that they are literally hopping and floating on air. And then they looking all around. And it was just a vapor. By then, you know what I'm saying? Or it's something they can't touch, or some shit that don't even belong to them or whatever. But, and sometimes you can get it. But people are numb out here. And it does matter. It's a sense of awareness and focus. It's the absolute best in any situation. But what is the make of it?
I'm scared now.
These are the particulars, and I mean, it ain't even all that basic. It doesn't even have to be basic, but it is. So it is, and it's not basic. It's so real. Time and time again. I just gotta keep coming alive more and more every day. And you know what? It's like, it's not my fault if I feel alive. I had to be alive. I had to be alive. I had to live. I had to. And this is what matters. But then I want it to be all my fault if somebody else not making it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, Lord, you want to
it's not always like, oh, I have to lead by example. Sometimes people be so barred down, they be on something and they be just messed up. They get off of it like, oh, it's just something different. Like, okay, well, you're healed there. If that's what you want to call it, but now you got to see if that's what it was and you go back to doing the same thing, then that's perhaps. But what is it that you're actually doing? I don't know. Everybody got to try to figure it out for themselves. But that's really all I have to, shit. Start talking about all kinds of stuff that could possibly be a reason, but just a little bit. I cannot always help where someone else is coming from. I can only see where I am. So this is what's up. Matter.
Are you saying that to me? Or are you just saying it?
Hey, you gotta move. We gotta move, LA. That's Trey spot. Trey Allen, nigga, that work here.
Oh, shit. Look, hey, I gotta say something so important. You said on this one. Like right up the
It don't matter as much. I don't know why he said tell me it's another parking lot on the other side of the building. It's another parking lot right there. They're gonna have to get some signs out here and tell them it's. I mean, it's a little sign over there, but people aren't apparently don't give a fuck. Don't really. These signs ain't big enough. The door needs to be unlocked over there, and then they can go right into the building. People get fucked up around in this neighborhood too. And who's worried? Ain't nobody worried. Jasmine Davis. So I don't know though. I want to make my skirt. I have to do some scissors. Having my leg bent up so like, ugh. I'm growing muscle. Ugh. I had I really have experienced like literally changing the shape of my life, how my bones are, how my muscles are. It really does matter.
It's crazy.
Jasmine Renee Davis. Uh-uh. some things don't always have to be like, you know what I'm saying? Well, I suppose it does, though. Ah, shit. Wouldn't even do that to myself. I have to explain it. It may rain. It was some sprinkles earlier, though. So, I have my own plans, like I have some stuff I want to do outside of what something else is supposed to be for some other situation. And I can only see so far. I have to walk up on the situation sometime. I'm just happy being where I am in my own actual life. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. It matters. And I don't fake the funk. Shit. Seriously, it just happens. It's time to make a change. And it was a song too now. Shit. It's time to make a change. But I ain't saying it because you know why? And I didn't say I did not say it's time to make a change because of a song, but then I kind of looked at some situation and age and then the song and whatever the situation is. But it's not the popular thing. It's me that is doing this. I don't have to recruit anybody. I don't have to recruit anybody to just do what I want to do for myself. But when I have the things that are going for myself, I want to make sure they're right for me. I don't like stinking and smelling horrible and stuff like that. And I don't. But it's times that you can know, like, if I cook something that might get off on me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know, I could tell I made some fried foods. And so it was a time I said, shit, I'd rather just bake. Or take my, do what I have to do and have my time and just cook my stuff. Not at a fast pace. And use quality oils like avocado oil, grapeseed oil. It's going to make everything smell so good. But what if I putting in that oil was already in there? What's in there? That's going to trigger it because it's artificial ingredients If you burn plastic, it's gonna give a smell, and some things are treated. I'm not out here being treated. I'm just living my life. And what treat means all kinds of stuff. Sometimes, man, please, I get in there. People used to go door to door looking for something. And they say, you might get a trick, you might get a treat. And most people, they find, you're supposed to get a treat. Shit, some people might want a goddamn trick now. Shit. But for me, no, I just want myself. I don't want to go door to door asking for things. I want to know what I'm getting into. I don't want to have to like GUESS. Why? Why do I have to assume or have a multiple choice question and then not even have the answers? I have to fill in the blank. I don't know how to explain it so much. But if others are involved, then others should be able to handle their stuff. It's not always simple. It be cold outside, and I know that. Shit, I'll tell you. Probably last year I would probably hurry up try to go inside or somewhere in this temperature. Shit, I know it because when I was out there on Kenosha, oh, it was so cold. Oh, sitting out there. And it was probably warmer than this. It was in May. It was about close to the same, but I'm sitting out here because I have to take care of myself. It really does matter. And what if it snows? I have to keep my power. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. My own personal problems. My. Nice. Lots and lots of things. Lots and lots of things. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Sometimes we say, like, what about trouble? It's not about like trouble. It's about what kind of trouble is. What is it? Can I figure it through? Jasmine Davis. You gotta be careful what you breathing in now. But breathe, fuck it. Breathe. Just breathe. Breathe. Hey. It's just a flagpole. Probably right there. Flag. But I have the option of just living. That's all I have. Wherever I am, I have to fucking make it. I have to make sure I make it. It's not like I have accommodations or any of those things, actually. I just have to come in my own way. I have to come from where I'm coming from. I can't set my sights out all the time far, 'cause as I'm saying, like, I see right where I am. I see right where I am. And I have to go to my stuff. I don't have goals either. I have plans. I have things that happen. I have shit. I have things that matters. Perhaps expectations too. Sometime. But not all the time. And it does matter. Never tell anybody what to do. And so, to be careful. So I have to say something. I gotta stay strapped. So I gotta take care of myself and make sure, but I don't have to always wear a strap. I don't always have to be strapped. Like, I stay strapped means perhaps equipped, relevant within my own personal things, and what I have to have a good mind frame and things. No matter what I'm going through, I have some days where I just cry. I'm just crying and crying and crying and crying and crying and crying. And I cry so much, I feel like like the whole world, the whole thing is just spinning all around. Jasmine Davis. And I have to handle myself. This is me. This is all of me. Whatever I can put out, I can take in for myself. I can work my way through my issues. But I have to know how to make it. I mean, sometimes it just be like that. I'm like the only stable thing around me. And so I understand that. Now Hold on. And it's a driving factor, but it's a ride. And I know that. It's just all different things right now. Just kind of sit out here and live. I had some beans, some rice, some potato chips today. Orange.
Yeah, that nigga pulled up. I know, right there. Hey, bro, I think we got pulled up. Yeah, cuz pulled up. Come on, fuck it, come on. Hey, pull up over here. Alright.
I don't even know. I'm sitting here trying to figure some things through. I'm probably about to go. It's still a little bit. I don't know. I have to file a lawsuit. And I just sit around and wonder. So, and then when I put the pen to the paper or whatever, the ink to the paper, I just go. And I try, and then even if I study or whatever, I write stuff down, and then I try to copy it, and then I write. It'd be like 5 pages. That 5 pages turn into 8 pages, and it's all real stuff, though. Everything I'm about is real. But that is just 8 pages. Come on now. It's just, oh my goodness, I could go on and on and on and on and on about it. And there are limitations on my being appropriate. So I'd rather just spend time with myself. Know that I can just be who I am. It's mandatory. Oh, oh man. I have some gloves. I'm about to eat some bacon soda. Mm. Yeah, it's something. Sure, yeah. Some soy sauce. Some water. Got some pepper sauce. Pepper sauce. Got some rice and beans. Oh, um, mm. Spice as well. I like this black lace.
Whoa. Throw a rice on the egg.
Put some pepper on here. And sodium bicarbonate. I like the Arm & Hammer baking soda that's in that plastic container though. Plus, it just kind of seems like it contains the contents better.
I done left the damn key at the house. Come on, car.
Why are you telling me that? Did you say that to me? True. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Yeah. Fuck around. Do the Harlem Shake out this motherfucker. Sometimes my belly be bubbling up. I'm like, oh, please. I'm not sick though. Shit, you know, all that stuff be getting ready to come out. It be so good. Like, yes. I'm not sick. The motherfucker might be feeling. I probably, you know, I feel a specific way. I might feel like damn near down and fucking out. But I had to poop. I had to just kind of sit down for a minute and get some light. Where is the sun? And I understand that about myself. You know, it's just, it's no growth. And this is the stuff that really actually matters. A whole bunch of intrusive things in my life. I have to figure out what this. It don't matter how many times I go to somebody else because I'm feeling the way. I have to meet, and then this person say, "This person, I just can't handle it. It's too much." And then I can't leave it up to somebody else to tell me about everything in my life, every moment. And it does not matter if they can. I know somebody can. But I still have to figure out what it means to me. I have to know what it's about. And so I have to kind of try to do it the natural way so I can get through it and I can understand it and I can know this is life. This is life. I'm living. This is such a reward. It's so rewarding that I am the prize. For my own life, and I can stay alive too. Wow. Ooh. Mm. Ooh. I got some paper towel. I have a roll of tissue, toilet paper, toilet tissue. I just seen a car that looked like it was, the tires were more rubbery on one side than the other. That's so interesting. I wondered, what does it have to do with anything? Other than me just looking at it. This is where I am. Oh, this burger came through my nose. All that I have, I just clean it up. And it's life. I'm living. Probably could just hold this just right here. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Whoop, whoop, whoop. People do what you want to do with yourself, but know what you know. Ah! ask about? Oh. Some of the brightest things that I could ever see are growing. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. had some apple juice, and I didn't. I mean, the taste of it. Ooh. Oh, shit, I'm tripping. Just a few steps ahead right now.
Yeah, it don't work like that. It don't work like that, bro. Not for me.
Every time one of them niggas right up the court, they
Jeez, no, never. My shit don't work like that, gang.
I ain't got no life. You a little dick.
I don't act hurt.
Oh, it ain't. He just fucking in $1.
It's hot as fuck, man. It is fun. That's really work. If not, though, I'm trying to tell you. He said I'm adding on to it.
Oh my God.
What? Break this. Oh my God, yeah. Oh, Lord. So everybody in this is good. You is crazy. Everybody moves. Ooh, I thought you could carry the you jacket so hard. Oh my mama, what the fuck? I need to find it in.
Okay. That's right. Nice.
Hell no.
What's up, Jasmine?
What does that mean?
How you doing, Jasmine?
I'm Jasmine Renee Davis.
Hey! What's up, Jasmine? How you doing, Jasmine?
What are you talking about other than I'm Jasmine Renee Davis? I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Okay. Just wondering right now. I have to kind of drink some water. I push my way through. La, 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 push my way through. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Oh my goodness. Well, there are things that I'm sitting down, just kind of bouncing my legs up and just on my toes. Just kind of. Mm. Oh, I am welcome in my life. Ooh. Ooh. I've never looked at life this way before. And some things remain the same. Yeah, yes. I'm growing and I am learning to all of my ways and my senses too. Oh, I'm real, and I can feel. Just looking, it's just like kind of dark outside, but it's not dark. The sun's not out, but it's daytime. Is it? A conversation with myself. Yeah. Growing, I'm growing, yeah. I am, oh, I'm growing, growing. I see that out there. Oh, yes, I am.